Going into your bye week in a sense, what are some focal points for you guys you believe this week to try and work on?
James, we got to get a couple guys playing better. You look at the week that the 4 game stretch that DJ Burns has had. I mean, DJ Horn has had. I mean, the guy's playing really well, and we've got to get few of our guys playing better, making some shots. It's time to, you get a chance to step back a little bit and work on some things defensively and offensively. It's a weird week because you don't want to overdo it, but you also want to stay sharp. And so, yeah, one of the things we got to do is we got to break the week up. I think we're going to go today and tomorrow, probably take Wednesday off, and then obviously start preparing for Clemson on Thursday and Friday. But I think the biggest thing is just trying to work on ourselves. We've had 2 really good games that we came up a little bit short, but we got to get some guys making some shots. We got a little bit get a little bit better defensively as we were early in the year. So probably for us, it was probably a good time to have a break. Obviously you don't like taking off because you want your team to stay sharp a little bit. Even though we came up short, we still did some good things, but it's probably a good time for us to step back.
And just a quick follow-up, I wanted to ask you about the Wake Forest game. Down the stretch, you had a couple of good looks from DJ on the block, and then Horn had a kick out three. When you watched it back, were you pleased with what you got, make or miss, just the
Man,
opportunities?
God, James, if what a great night DJ Horn was having. On 126, he got a great pass from DJ Burns, and if you make that, if that shot goes down, it's probably a different game for us, maybe a different outcome. I thought we got some really good looks. Even in the first half, we just didn't make it. But I thought down the stretch we got some good ones. I thought DJ could have been a little bit more aggressive, DJ Burns, as far as his post move, getting inside a little bit, scoring that thing. And but DJ Horn had a great look with 126 to go.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, James.
Go next to Royal Howell. Go ahead, Royal.
Coach, I think you just good morning, Coach. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I
Roy.
think you just hey, how's it going? I think you just touched on it a moment ago, Coach, in regards to getting prepared for Clemson, arguably one of the hottest teams, if not the hottest team in the ACC, with some tight road wins this weekend. What do you say in regards to your ball club in preparation for that matchup on Saturday?
Well, just got to get ready. Listen, you look at all our games, outside of all of our ACC games, outside of 2 of them, have been really possession games. Some of them we've been on the winning end of that. You think about, when we talked about Wake Forest at home, other than, Virginia home, which I thought we played really well, and the way we played at Syracuse was just okay. Everything's been possession. So we just got to prepare. The first part of the week, I really just want to concentrate on us and get better in our situation, and then turn our attention to those guys. I know obviously PJ Hall is a low, but Shefflin's been playing really good basketball also, and so we got to focus on trying to get better in those situations.
And to follow up that, Coach, this morning, Coach Leonard Hamilton, he spoke on just respect to the ACC. I know last year after the Carolina game, I had spoke to you briefly in regards to, ACC teams getting respect. Coach Shire said the same sentiment. Coach Davis had the same sentiment in regards to the ACC getting more respect from the national media. What is just your perspective on the ACC and just getting respect and, just attraction from the media in regards to the March Madness coming up?
Well, I think everybody in this league is frustrated because we know that we have great coaches, we got great players, and great venues to play in. And the unfortunate thing is, in our league, when a team is at the bottom of the league and you lose to them, it's very detrimental to our teams a little bit more than other conferences. What I would do as an exercise that I've done in the last couple of days is take your top 6 or 7 teams and kind of apply it to the Big 12, to the Big 10, to the SEC, and even the Big East. And if you look at those guys record-wise, overall and conference, not only are those guys in the tournament, they're probably a 5 or 6 or 7 seed. And so, this is a tough league, and we perform so well when we get in the tournament. I know no one likes to really hear that part of it, but at the end of the day, it's always, in my opinion, this should be always a 7, 8 team league. And we've done well. It's weird because when we win our challenges, we don't hear much about it. When we lose our challenges against other conferences, you hear so much about it. It's completely this thing's become a complete numbers game. Unfortunately, I think it takes away from the sportsmanship because we all played teams that were bye games, and maybe a 20-point game could have been a 40-point game, but you want to reward some of those guys who worked really hard every day in practice. And it's because of the numbers that certainly our games become, hey, you got to try to beat the heck out of people just to improve your net, because everything or most of the things are going directly towards the net. And that's a really unfortunate thing because I don't think it was intended for that. I know one time we talked about capping it at 10, but you guys know if you have a blowout win, you have a chance. Example, we had a great game against Wake Forest. I think 4-point game. Wake Forest deserves to move up a little bit in the net because they win the game. They go down 3 and we stay the same. It's something a little flawed with that, and we got to figure out, why do we put so much attention into it? And I know it's a talking tool for the media, but hopefully when it gets down to the committee, they won't put a lot of everything into the net, and they'll look at a lot of factors into it.
Thanks, Coach.
We'll go next to Noah Fleischman.
Hey, Coach, what's it been like for you to see DJ Horn, throughout the year kind of grow into this score that he has last, 5 or 6 games, putting up 20 and 30 points a night?
Noah, he is playing at a high level, playing with a lot of emotion. To be quite honest with you, he's carried us the last, 3 or 4 games, and I'm happy for him. When we recruited him, he's one of the guys that I thought could, come in and play in the same role as a Jarkel Joyner and Taquavion Smith, and you just never know till they get here. But he's played really good basketball the entire year. He just played elite basketball the last 4 games, and I don't know where we would be at this moment without him. Like I said earlier, I just got to get some other guys playing with him to complement his play.
And then you guys go to Clemson on Saturday. Is there anything you have to say to Ben Middlebrooks, going back to a place that he started his career at, or is it kind of just, let him play and just play his game?
Just let him play. I mean, listen, players know, they get a chance to go back and play against their old team. They just know. And so I don't think I have to say anything to motivate him. He's just got to be obviously ready to play in those situations. I've always found out you can be overhyped and score 2 points, or you can just be even keel and have a really good game. And so I just think he's got to focus in and, play, NC State basketball and not get caught up in the other stuff.